Cosmos sulphureus, agrowplants.org. So, also known as sulfur cosmos. So this hibiscus perennial evergreen can also grow as an annual plant, used as ornamental for the flowers. As you can see, they are pretty, and you can use it as a cut flowers, and it attract pile of pollinators, a lot of bees. I ran away a little bit from bees in this video, so you will forgive me. And it's also drought tolerant, so we are talking about really strong plants. So if you would like to grow it, there is a link below. Link is the right top side, and if you purchase it, this is donation for this channel. And also don't forget to subscribe, really help me to continue and create more video about plants. And I'm assuming that if you arrived to this video, you like plants, so just subscribe and let's continue. So it can grow in a variety of climates, can be tropical, Mediterranean, desert, subtropical, or even temperate. We are talking about really wide options to grow it. Hardiness zone of 10B plus as perennial and 4 plus as an annual plant. In 4 plus, in 4 let's say, might be, maybe you should plant it in the winter, in the end of the winter before indoor will be better. So flowers color can be yellow, orange, or even purple, but this is very rare as a purple. Just heard about it, never saw it. Well-drained soil require, so how to grow it, so require well-drained soil, frost-free as perennial, and mulch. A lot of mulch, especially when the plant is young. It's important. After this, it doesn't really matter. The leaves start to make some shade on the soil, and this is enough. And the mulch, of course, it's important in a place that are hot, usually. So how to care for this plant? So fertilizer in the spring will be amazing. Put some humus, organic matter, and prune once a year for perennial, and pruning a little bit in continuation. So you can start to grow it by plant seeds or just cutting, but cutting need to be before start to bloom. This is important in the spring when you have only branches without flowers on the top. It's the best cutting at least to have some material, when it's split to two, or you're gonna see that there is a little dots that call eyes in some languages. So this is a place you need at least 3 eyes in order to start by cuttings. Except this, be aware that this plant might be invasive, so it's actually really nice to start by seeds, not very hard. And if you want to plant it in spring as annual, better after the last frost, and spring to summer in hardiness zone of 10B plus. Except this, major pests are slugs, aphids, mealybugs, and the pruning season will be in the winter or all the year to cut the dead heads. Dead heads, it's important to take it off, especially if you don't want the seeds. Why? Because it will provocate more and more growth of new flowers. You just make it rapidly and faster to get more and more nice flowers. So this is nice to do. The height of the plant can be dependent cultivar, of course, and the condition, from 30 to 150 centimeters. So it means 12 to 60 inches. And in the right condition, it will be fast-growing plants that require small to average amount of water, but better average amount of water, it's perform much better. Understanding about the amount of water, if you will put small, it will grow, it just will grow less, will be smaller, and the bloom will be, you will have less flowers. Light condition will be half full sun. Possible also to grow it in half shade, but will bloom less. If you choose to grow it in a container, it can be from 5 to 15 liters. It's mean 1.5 to 4 gallons, depends the cultivar. Higher the cultivar will be, and bigger, you need a bigger pot. It's also the soil, you need to keep it moist. And water, let the water go out. Better not to use the bottom for the pot. The drainage, it is important. And as perennial, you need to switch the soil every few years. Better every 2, but really nobody do it. Don't forget to put some fertilizer, rich soil, organic matter, and mix it with a potting mix or pit soil with perlite. Except this, don't forget a good drainage, it is important. Blooming season will be from the spring to the autumn. This is theoretical, but in real life It's usually in cold area. It will bloom from summer to the beginning of the autumn. Rarely, let's say September, half, a little bit of October, not even half. Hotter climate as perennial can bloom from the spring to the autumn, but sometimes uh, you will see that just it's finished in the summer after the spring and the summer. Too much blooms. If you don't fertilize enough, the plants will stop to bloom and need to recharge itself. So be aware that these kind of things affect on the plant. This is why it's important to add some organic matter, rich soil, mulch, to keep the. If you want a lot of flowers, you need to take care of it. If you don't really mind that you will have like small flowers all the season, just you can let it grow without too much attention. Except this, it's super easy plant to grow. It probably will reseed itself in your garden, so it's something that you should know about it. But except this, it's if you like the flowers, it's not better plants to grow, and the flowers attract a lot of pollinators, especially if you have a lot of flowers. So fertilize it for the pollinators. That's all from growplants.org. Don't forget to subscribe, visit our website, and of course, if you have any question, just ask. You have here links about more videos, some list, subscribe, and of course purchase a plant, and this is donation for our channel. I hope you enjoy and come visit us again.